Production Reset, sagt mir der Chat. Pfui. Pfui, pfui, pfui. Aber was mir gerade noch einfällt, war das hier? Ne, war das hier. Nee. Ah, hier. Da Audio.
No ordinary thunder job.
Ist nicht mal eine Aussicht. Ich kann es überhaupt nicht erwarten, bis es sowas auch in VR gibt, ey. Das wird fucking awesome. Halleluja.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Könnte ich die mir kaufen, wenn ich sie nicht selber farmen oder selber sammeln würde. Gott, hab ich schon wieder viel Stuff, ey. Was geht denn ab? 25 ist die Frage, ob das andere potenziell mehr wert ist. Razor Lens. Definitiv nicht so viel davon. Strider Lens, Watcher Lens. Oh Gott, da habe ich ja schon. Wie viel Dutzend? Sollte reichen für was auch immer ich dann tue. Ach, das kommt vom Scrapper. Also, Strider. Aber ich brauche ich nicht. Ich brauche, das ist 5 wert. Ich brauche 3 von den Corruption. Nein, welche waren es dann? Shock? Nee, wie sehen die denn aus, die Dinger? Freeze Rhyme. Nee, okay, dann sind die Potions tatsächlich mehr wert.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no?
What?
An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine. Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
These metal flowers, what are they exactly?
No one knows, but some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machine started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks. Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
Ja, okay, die habe ich alle schon.
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it?
Süß.
Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet, but the embrace of my beautiful Theridine is sweeter still. Till we meet again, my noble Nora. Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's...
Flower Collectors Machine Resources. Ach, Talk to Seas, ja, okay. Das machen wir dann auch direkt. Dirty Basket. What? Dirty Red. Ach, das sind dann die, die ich dann wieder tauschen kann gegen... Verstehe.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
Sie wird ein bisschen nervös.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them. If you have any.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ban-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
Nice.
I see the appeal.
Meritocracy.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage. You ready? Let's trade then. Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. Found any Banuk relics in the wilds, Outlander?
Nope, nicht so wirklich. Achso, okay, was sind denn dann die großen? Wenn hier der Thunderjaw drin ist, was sind da die 5 unten? Will ich's wissen? Heavy Artillery and Melee Attacks, ja großartig. Blaze Canister, Data Nexus, wo ist denn? Ach, da ganz vorne am Kopf. Disk Launcher, okay. Haha. Okay, kann man benutzen danach. Das Herz, ja gut, aber dahin hinkommen ist das Problem. Power Cells, Radar, Cannon. Eieiei. Das klingt spaßig. Ah. Gut versteckt. Immerhin. 14 Shards. Jupp, jupp. Mühsam ernährt sich die Retterin der Welt.
This place smells like nothing I've ever seen.
Perhaps your travels have taken you through ancient ruins?
Some kind of space.
Let us speak of it.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
Nope.
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the old ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used
You're
for
breathtaking.
which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous.
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels. Yes, trade quickly. I have work to do. I will leave you to the hunt. Be
Yes.
sure to delve into the ruins.
Yep,
You're everything I'm not.
mach ich.
Strong, brave, active. Come, talk a spell.
Achso, dann muss ich von hier drüben dann in die Mitte rein, oder was? Ja, okay, dann nehmen wir erstmal Hunting Goods. Achso. Ja, die habe ich ja schon. Outfits brauche ich erstmal kein neues. Ansonsten der gleiche andere Schmuck.
Come take a look. I'll give you a good price.
You there! Can you help me? You with the second sight, I need your help. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight.
Yep,
If
that's
only
me.
you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir.
So
that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
Ich finde es so geil, wie sie die Überreste von den Maschinen überall eingebaut haben. Also überall eingewoben haben, in den Klamotten zum Beispiel.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
These aren't goods, they're necessities.
Krams. Oh, Modifications. 5 Stück gleich, okay, krass. Jawohl, ja. Stimmt, da hatte ich noch nichts drin. Achso, kann ich nur 3 reinschmeißen. Handling, Corruption, das bringt aber auch nicht viel. Dann wahrscheinlich erstmal die beiden.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see. Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching a sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up. Don't pass up these good. Buy what you need, leave the rest.
Any news about my stolen sword?
Not yet. I'll see what I can do about that. The thief broke the lattice on the way out. And some blood. Looks like they cut themselves on the splinters. Drops of blood leading the way.
Drops of Blood. Ist ja ein Eimer mit einem Loch drin gewesen.
More blood. I'm still on the trail. Still more blood. The thief got cut. The trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
The longer this split with the Shadow Cardinal.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
You like what I have to say, I promise.
Treppe runter.
Won't cost you a shard, just to look.
Treppe runter. Ah.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
Die Stadt geht da unten weiter. Okay. Echt ganz schön groß. Nice.
No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah, almost crashed into me too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
The mad sun came upset.
I hope I never come across Red Maw. It would crush me with the feet.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
Nicht bevor ich... So, da hoch
I
irgendwie.
pay well for Banuk relics, Outlander. That was better last week. Would you like to today?
Ah, ja, so. Ey, der kommt mir noch bekannt vor.
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this.
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Banuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So clear the machines out of two shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in his arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried. In the end, he said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
So, damit haben wir jetzt hier alle Quests geholt. Dann quatschen wir noch mit dem. Und dann lassen wir es auch gut sein für jetzt. Shrine of Kings. Sun's Climb. Lake Shrine. Was? Lake Shrine? Lake Shrine. Go to the Watermill. Mhm. Jawohl, ja.
Excuse us.
Oha.
The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me, is there a hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash.
Oh, shut up.
Now get out of my sight.
Was ein arroganter Wichser. Ach ja.
You're Talana? Bassi said you were a hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis, the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
Assis, what's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the lodge. The highest ranking asshole. Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works. Whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes a Sunhawk.
How does one become a hawk?
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the lodge in other ways. Unlike the other hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoil.
Ich mag sie. Das ist sogar eine 3D-Karte, ich werd verrückt. Also wirklich 3D. Ich werd verrückt. Ha! Ist mir noch nie aufgefallen. So, das ist das mit den 2 Steinen drin, das dreckige Ding. Ja, die Seitenstraßen sind voller Überraschungen scheinbar. Eigentlich nicht Seitenstraßen. Ja, das geht ja sehr weit.
No one goes into the palace without an invitation.
Okay, dann ist das der Palast. Ravager Trophies. Jawohl. Errand. Ah, okay, ja. Puh, das splittet sich ganz schön auf wieder. Nice. Was haben wir hier noch? Search for the... Ach, Benug. Ach, da oben. Okay, alles klar. Ach, da war ich ja sogar schon fast. Searching for a lodge. Ah, okay, was ist das? Bandit Camps. Tie down tramplers, okay. Erstmal die Low-Level-Quests machen. Watermill. Ja, okay, dann komme ich dann eh unten dran vorbei. Aber dann mache ich dann auch Schluss für heute. Beziehungsweise wie jetzt.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
Ich interessiert, was das da hinten ist.
Who's really in charge of Meridian, huh?
Ah, das ist ein Aufzug, ne?
Oseram, that's who. Whispering of Sun King's ear.
Ach, da unten ist nochmal 2 Quests. Nice. Was ist das? Ding, 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 ding. Eine Kiste voller Äpfel? Ja, sieht aus wie Äpfel. Und ab geht's.
Hot. Sticking to my armor.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Fine, you'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it.
Won't find better wares.
Come, take a look. I'll give you a good price.
Check out, don't stock up.
Find better wares.
Metal bot here, good prices, fair prices.
We have the best prices.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap-ball lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded for.
Hab ich da nicht sogar schon eine?
So which,
No market for a snap-maw lens is good, strong stuff. You can hammer it into anything.
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with sawdust on the floor? This is Meridian. We have culture.
I know culture. Just the other day I was watching the hunting trials.
Oh, great sun, lend me the strength of midday.
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long leg lenses at a time like this.
Hello?
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall, craft and artisanship is who we are.
Craft doesn't win a war or keep the machines from your farms. What you need is good, old-fashioned, plain...
Oh yes, old-fashioned, plain hammered work. If ever something glittered, you'd throw it back.
If Karja had built that elevator, they would have stopped at a good-looking shaft.
All those years of delving, and you never found a sense of humor.
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt people, the Nora.
Why do you two even work together if you can't agree on anything?
It's a symbolic gesture.
No tithes to the Sun Court. Like I said in the beginning, Renine.
Just tell me which part you want.
A long leg lens.
A snapmaw lens.
Fine. I can see that you're busy.
Wait. You drove her off. Snapmaw lens. What do you say?
I drove her off. That's rich. Listen, Huntress. Long leg lens.
Hunters, scroungers, bring us your metal.
Scrounge.
Hab ich da nicht sogar schon? Ja, habe ich sogar schon welche. Praktisch.
Would you like to buy something?
I brought you both the parts. So, what do you say?
I don't suppose I could buy just the one.
You'd buy the wrong one. So give the hunter her shards for both.
Of course. Here you are. If this is the price I have to pay.
The price you have to pay?
Yes, it is.
The snapmaw lens might just cover the loss we take on the other.
It won't sell for a loss, charcoal burner. You'd pay handsomely for a long leg lens if you had an imagination.
I have an imagination. When you rattle that piece of junk around, I think of your skull.
From the beginning, this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation, that we would have class.
And I told you, a true metal seller knows to get his hands dirty.
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
Who wears a silk apron to the metal markets?
I do.
Traumhaft. Wie ein altes Ehepaar.
Fine goods for a fair...
Rockbundle. Für was? Okay, ich dachte, das wären einfach zwei Steine. Egal. Gut, dann holen wir uns die Quest noch. Vielleicht haben wir sie auch gleich fertig. Wir werden es mal gucken.
Check out these wares. Smoke and check it.
My family might still be alive. And you're going to stand here and do nothing?
You've lost a dozen
Tell me what happened to your family. Maybe I can help.
By the sun, I fear
Wie
they
schaut
are
der
all
denn
dead
aus?
by now. I barely escaped alive. Machines. Vicious machines attacked my family's estate. Father sent me to get help.
What kind of machines? Where did they come from?
A Ravager. By the sun, how it cut down those guards, and a pack of watchers came with it. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley, but Father never saw this coming.
Tell me more about the estate.
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine tapestries, custom woodwork, silver fixtures.
But what about the people there?
Of course. Their lives are all that matter. My father and sister, plus a dozen guards and servants. I hope they survived.
I'll see what I can do about the estate.
You will? Oh, thank you. Oh, please, be careful. Those machines are deadly.
Ja, no shit. Das kann er laut sagen. So, und damit sage ich für heute mal gute Nacht. Oder für jetzt auf Wiedersehen. Heute Abend wahrscheinlich wieder eine Runde. Wahrscheinlich auch Horizon. Hat's mir echt angetan. In dem Sinne, gute Nacht. Danke fürs Reinschauen. Bis heute Abend. Genau hier. Wahrscheinlich so gegen zwischen 6 und 7, denke ich mal. Spätestens um 8. Bis dahin, macht's gut. Schlaft gut. Träumt was Schönes. Und so weiter und so fort, ne? Ihr wisst das ja.